In November 2023, His Excellency launched the Call to Action Blueprint, which instructs all local authorities to deliver to the local authorities without any compromise to service delivery. There were 3 areas that were identified: the preparation of master plans, and with a deadline of 30 June this year, the preparation of ERPs, enterprise resource planning, the preparation of valuation roles. So we were working on that. During the process of ensuring that we made the June 30 target, we realized some gaps in our local authorities in terms of understanding where Zimbabwe is coming from, where it is, and where we intend to take it to in terms of the National Vision 2030. So we looked at various options. We spoke with universities, we spoke with other colleges, we spoke with luminaries in the academic world. We then zeroed down on the Chitepo School of Ideology. This is the ideology that was used by those that participated in the liberation fight, or the war of liberation. This was the guiding principle that Sandler and the Zebra forces used. And it's the guiding principle that this country is now premised on in terms of the development trajectory. So we realized that there was that gap in our rural local authorities as well in our urban local authorities. So we sat down as government, as Minister of Local Government and Public Works, we prepared a paper which I presented to His Excellency for approval. And the President said, yes, I was thinking about this. I'm directing you now to go back and then come up with a program, speak with the Chitepo School of Ideology, and they come with a program, a program of action or a program of works. So this is we then said we want now to start with our mayors, our town clerks, chairmen from the various RDCs, and the board secretaries, as well as the directors of finance. That's the phase 1. And the curricula is developed by the Chitepo School of Ideology. We spoke with them as well, and they were so happy that at least the program is, because they are a national school, the program is now being taken at a much higher level nationally. They designed the program, we looked at it, we agreed, we spoke with our authorities in the local councils, the mayors, and I must say the mayor for City of Harare was very instrumental in mobilizing the other mayors and chairmen that this is a very good program. This is not a partisan program. It does not speak to ZANU-PF, neither does it speak to opposition parties. It's speaking to Zimbabwe as a country. It's speaking to the government of Zimbabwe, because we only have one government. And why don't we embark on it? So we deliberated and everybody agreed, and we've started today. It's going to link service delivery with the national ideals. What are the national ideals? That Zimbabwe can only be developed by Zimbabweans. That Zimbabwe can only be taken to God by Zimbabweans. And that Zimbabwe can only be governed by Zimbabweans. Not to borrow leadership from elsewhere. Not to borrow bishops and the prophets from elsewhere to come and pray for Zimbabwe. And not to get people to come and dictate how we must develop our country. So this is, we all agreed on that. And I must say, the majority of the authorities had an occasion to come to attend the SADC summit. They saw the new Zimbabwe. They saw the Vision 2030 on display, and they've now encouraged all their colleagues. You can start from the national airport, RGM airport, and drive all the way even to Mount Hampton or any other areas. There is a new Harare. And this is the trajectory that we are now taking, not only for Harare, but for all the local authorities, small and big, that we don't want to continue speaking about littering. We don't want to continue speaking about poor service delivery. We don't want to continue speaking about corruption issues in our local authorities. We want to move in tandem with the Vision 2030, which expects us to develop this country, to take this country from where it is to an upper middle income economy status by 2030 under the leadership of His Excellency Dr. Dambudzo Mnangagwa.